August the 16th, live on DAZN, Moses Atama takes on Dillian White in Riyadh. But on the undercard, we have world featherweight champion Nick Ball taking on Sam Goodman. And I'm here in Liverpool today to speak to Nick, meet him, and see how preparations have been going.
Nick, the Wrecking Ball!
Oh, and left hand. They're going to call it a knockdown.
Oh, good uppercut from Ball.
And Vargas is a real player with the right hand. He's been waiting all night for it, and he landed.
How are you, Nick?
All good, you?
All right, mate, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. Good to see you, mate.
And you?
So, tell me, before we even talk about the fight, I want to know about Liverpool and what the city means to you.
It means everything to me because that's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. So, yeah, it's everything to me. And I've been starting off here, you know, my whole career. And you know, I always said I was going to be world champion and have a main event fight here, and I've done that. And the city got behind me. So yeah, it means everything to me.
Do you feel that? Do you feel like they are getting behind you now?
Yeah, they're starting to. Yeah. You know, I feel like anyone who's watching me gets behind me because it's interesting. It's my type of style. What they like watching. You know, they get the money's worth for the tickets that they're paying for. So yeah, they get out and support me.
And you can't turn the big fights like this in Riyadh season in Saudi. You can't really turn them down. But how important is it for you to get back home and be fighting here in front of your own people?
Always, yeah. And thanks to Frank and Queensby Promotions, they done that. They put the shows on for me. You know, I was starting out, and that was always a dream of mine. You know, to coming back home, and everyone, you know, on the way up, he was supporting me and got to help me get to the point that I'm at now. You know, I wouldn't be here without them. You know, on the ticket selling shows and things like that. So, yeah.
And even the people in the gym. I mean, you've got so many good fighters in and around your weight division. I'm sure you're all helping each other out. And I've seen some of the sparring. I've been lucky enough to witness it. But how important is that for you, just to have that good level of competition in and around you?
It's massive, isn't it? Because you're bouncing off each other every day, learning off each other. You know, certain fighters do different things, and you want to do what he's doing, you want to do what you're doing, you're mixing it. And with the coach that we've got in Paul Stevenson and Anthony Humphries, it works great with us. So yeah, we just bounce off each other day in, day out.
Boxing's a difficult sport, we all know that. But what got you into it, Nick, and where did it all begin?
Yeah, it all began when I was 6. Yeah, my dad took me down to his mate's gym. It was actually a Thai boxing gym. Yeah, took me down there and never looked back since. Started off doing the Thai boxing and then moved on to the boxing eventually and stuck at it, and here I am today, yeah.
So then boxing, you started Thai boxing at 6. That's even, I mean, I was 7 when I started boxing. I tell people that was too young, but you were a year in front of me.
Yeah.
What age when you got fully involved in the boxing?
Fully involved in the boxing was like 14. Yeah, 14. Went to the amateur gym, KBABC, started out there. My mate Brad Strand, he said, come down to the gym. So went down there, and I was doing both of them. I was doing the Thai boxing and the boxing at the same time, and then I had to pick one or the other, so I went with the boxing.
So Nick, building, you know, a fan base in the small hall shows and going that route to fighting, your last 2 fights have been here. Can you tell me a wee bit about what the atmosphere and stuff was like?
It was crazy, yeah. The first one, coming back as a world champion, defending there for the first time, it was mad, yeah. It was a mad feeling. I was in the changing rooms, obviously focused, warming up, and then when I come out to do the ring walk, the crowd was all, you know, screaming and shouting, videoing and things like that, and then it was a mad feeling for me. It was like, these are all here for me.
And then the next fight's in Riyadh.
I enjoy it, yeah. They're always massive events, and the way they put the shows on, it's massive, innit? You only have to look round to see what's going on, even in the fight week. It's massive, so just to be on it and have the opportunity to fight on it, yeah, over there, and you know, in a different country, you'd never, you know, think about it coming up. I'd be lying if I said that I ever thought I'd be fighting out in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, coming up. So yeah, it's just massive to be a part of.
So we're down in the docks, and that's, am I right in saying that's Birkenhead over there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's where my granny was born, you know.
Really,
and
yeah.
And the story goes she was shipped out to Northern Ireland during the Second World War as a youngster.
Yeah.
And then obviously what happens, and I came along at some point in the future, but I have a bit of a connection.
Yeah.
They're not Scousers over there though, are they?
Not really.
Not
No,
really?
No, not really, no.
So I'm not really a Scouser. I thought I was maybe a token Scouser, but...
Yeah. Maybe half Scouser.
Yeah, half Scout, I'll take that. So me and you were similar ages when we started boxing. You were 6, I was 7. When I was 7, I looked like I was about 4, probably. And I imagine it might have been the same for you, like very short. And I grew up with a chip on my shoulder because people like to, mock you a little bit about how short you were. And it made me, for me personally anyway, it made me more determined as a fighter.
Yeah, 100%.
Was that the same for you?
Yeah, definitely. Growing up it was, especially even in school, things like that, being underestimated, the underdog. So in boxing and my career now, it's helped me because it's been like that my whole life as a kid growing up. So with the boxing, it's helped me. Yeah. Everyone's underestimated me, and I've been the underdog. In a certain few fights and in my career when I first had the chance to get me break, I was the underdog in that fight and overcome it and showing them that's not the case. Yeah, makes you thrive more, doesn't it?
Yeah, and people talk about as boxers like. Sometimes it's seen sometimes as a disadvantage being short, but I didn't really think that, and
No.
I think it might be the same for you because you stay small and you stay compact.
Yeah.
And it was almost alien to me if I fought someone that was the same height or a little bit smaller. I preferred the big guys. You the
Yeah,
same?
I'm the exact same. Yeah. I prefer to fight someone tall and rangy. We're small, compact, and we're added to it.
Yeah.
We're added to it. Less of a target, so it works in my favour.
So let's fight against Sam Goodman. How you feeling going into it?
Feeling good, yeah. Feeling ready to go. 3rd time back in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, so I'm looking forward to getting back out there, yeah, and putting another good performance.
And what do you think about him as an opponent?
I'm not really too sure until I get in there with him. The main thing though, he's unbeaten, so he's unbeaten and he's not going to want to get beat, is he? And he's going to come and try and take what I've got, and I'm not going to let it happen. So it's going to be interesting.
I don't really like asking these questions about too far in the future, but I think it's important that you have one eye to the future when you can fight like you can.
Yeah.
So you beat Sam Goodman. That's a box tick. What's next after that? Any opponents in mind, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, just keep fighting the biggest names, yeah, and the ones with the belts and whoever really they put in front of me, and to be honest, the ones that make sense for me, the biggest fights.
And that would mean like unifying the division. You want to do that, right?
100%, yeah.
Is it me and you had a similar issue that we can't really go up too many weight divisions because of our height?
Yeah.
But is that something you're planning on? Maybe jumping up 1 or 2 divisions going forward?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that either. Yeah. If the opportunity come up at super feather to fight for the world title, I'd 100% do that as well.
How do you see the fight going, Nick?
It's a hard one, isn't it? Because you don't really know, and no one really knows until the bell goes. But first round highlight reel KO, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd be nice. But sometimes it doesn't always go to plan. But that'd be nice, yeah. Nice explosive knockout.
So the plan's to win by knockout.
Yeah.
Is that important as well to look exciting, not just to win fights, but to keep picking, building the fan base?
Yeah, because
you'll do that by looking exciting, yeah?
Yeah, you've got to look exciting, yeah, and make people want to tune in and watch you. And even for the promoters, the people who are funding it, yeah, they want exciting fights on, and people are coming out, aren't they? Spending money on tickets, so you want to put it on for them.
Well, Nick, it's been great to see you, mate. You're looking well. And I just wanted to wish you all the best ahead of this next fight.
Nice one, Carl. Appreciate it.
All the best, mate. Good luck.
I just been bringing the heat. I just been bringing the fire. I just been bringing the fire. Bringing the fire. I just been bringing the fire. Been bringing the fire. I just been bringing the fire. And they can't stop me.
Oh, good uppercut
They know
from
that I'm
Ball.
bringing the
Tune in to Nick Ball versus Sam Goodman on the undercard of Dillian Wade versus Moses Atama, the 16th of August, live on DAZN.